To reduce the risk if there is a fire, consider how to control the spread of fire and smoke. Display materials and decorations. Displays are often located in corridors and entrance foyers, etc. They generally comprise materials such as paper, cardboard and plastic, which provide a means for the rapid spread of fire. The fire risk assessment should consider how these materials could contribute to the development of a fire in the area where they're located. To reduce the risk of fire spread, avoid the use of displays in corridors and foyers. Minimise the size and number of display areas to discrete, separated areas. Treating displays with proprietary flame retardant sprays. The use of display boxes. Keep displays away from curtains, light fittings and heaters. Keep displays away from ceiling voids which may lack fire barriers. Ensure that there are no ignition sources in the vicinity. Fire-resisting structures. Many buildings are divided into different areas by fire doors and fire-resisting walls and floors. These are partly designed to keep a fire within one area, giving people more time to escape. High-risk areas should be separated from the rest of the premises by 30-minute fire-resisting construction. Normally, if there are fire doors in a wall, then the wall itself will also need to be fire-resisting. If a wall or floor is required to be fire-resisting, then holes should not be made in it, for example, for extra doors or pipe ducts. Fire doors. Buildings are compartmentalised to delay the spread of fire from one area to another. These compartments are usually linked by fire doors to allow the flow of traffic around the building. Fire doors have two important functions in a fire. When closed, they form a barrier to stop the spread of fire, and when open, they provide a means of escape. A well-designed timber fire door will delay the spread of fire and smoke without causing too much hindrance to the movement of people and goods. Every fire door is therefore required to act as a barrier to the passage of smoke and/or fire to varying degrees depending on its location in a building and the fire hazards associated with that building. The main categories of fire doors are FD30 and FD60, which offer 30 and 60 minutes fire protection respectively. Manufacturers can certify fire door sets both for identification purposes and to guarantee their performance in a fire situation. The first step for the manufacturer is to construct a fire door set designed to a specification that, in their opinion, will resist a fire for a specified length of time. This door set will then be tested by an approved fire door testing centre, and if it is passed, any door sets constructed to that specification will be considered for certification. Once the certification is approved, each similarly constructed fire door set will be identified by a label identifying the manufacturer, the date of manufacturer, and the designated fire rating of the door type. This identification label is usually affixed to the top edge of the door. A colour-coded plug may be inserted into the door instead of or in addition to the label. Because of the weight of a fire door and to prevent it warping, fire doors are usually fitted with 3 fire door hinges. Hollow flush doors using egg box or similar construction will not be fire doors. This can be detected by the weight of the door because fire doors are much heavier than a hollow door. To check the weight of a door, instead of removing it, you can detach the self-closer and swing the door between your thumb and index finger. This gives a good indication of the weight of the door. Hollow doors are reasonably easy to detect using this method. Smoke control. The majority of people who die in fires are overcome by the smoke and gases. In larger buildings, there may be some form of automatic smoke ventilation provided. These systems are designed to restrict the spread of fire and smoke, usually by venting the heat and smoke through the roof or via other routes to the outside. Low-level inlet air is essential for this, and all openings for this purpose should not be obstructed.